If my phone camera tells me one more time that I have no more space, like, girl, I get it. I have an iPhone. Like, I paid 2 terabytes what am I saying? Of storage for nothing, pretty much. Honestly, this is probably one of the reasons why I'm gonna switch from iPhone to like Android, because I can't take it anymore. Yeah, what a way to start the video. Welcome back. So, it's been 3 weeks since my last upload, I'm aware. I feel like I have a pretty good reason as to why. So, let me catch you up. This is gonna be a catch up video. We're just gonna go through the motions together. So, the last time that I recorded and posted was one day after we lost heat. So, to catch you up, I have been without heat in my building. Sorry, not in my building, because there are units that have some heat. I just don't. And other people, obviously. However, yeah, it's been 23 days. No heat. In the middle of winter. Canadian winter. Oh, and also for the ones who aren't in Montreal, temperatures dropped -13, -14. So I don't know how the conversion goes in whatever country you are. However, it's fucking cold. Very, very cold. I live in an old building, so like it's not very well insulated, and it's just not ideal. To give you an idea, I was going to bed with a turtleneck, a knit sweater, and a hoodie on top, with a pair of leggings, a pair of pajama bottoms, and then 2 pairs of fuzzy socks with 4 blankets on top of me at night to keep warm. So yeah, needless to say, it was very hard to be productive during that time because I was freezing fucking cold. It is a miracle now that I can be in a little like tank top in my bedroom to record, because before I literally would have been like there was no way. So yeah, I had to deal with that, which meant that I had to go to the TAL, which again, for those who don't live in Montreal, is the Tribunal Administratif du Logement, which essentially translates to the place that you go when your landlord's being a dick. Yeah, so I had to make like a formal complaint and stuff, and like this is all stuff that like no one teaches you about. Thankfully, I like am inside a group chat with other tenants who are experiencing like the same thing, and anyways, so they kind of like walked me through the process. But let me just tell you that like honestly, if it wasn't for that group, I feel like I would have been lost. It's not as complicated as it sounds, but like it's still stressful, you know. So yeah, here's to shitty landlords. I am grateful, however, that the weather is better, because it's just like you take these like things for granted, you know, like having heat, having like a roof over your head. Like these are just, it makes you realize certain things. But yeah, so that was the main like thing going on in my life for like the past 3 weeks. So it was making productivity very, very hard. Even like eating and things like that, like I was struggling because like it was so cold that like even going to the like kitchen to spend like an hour making something was like very intense. But yeah, so I'm back. However, also there is one thing I wanted to talk about in this video real quick. I read the, oh my god, I can't speak. Breathe, girl. I read The Let Them Theory by Mel Robbins during that time, because like all I could do was be huddled up in my bed with my book. And phenomenal book. Very, very good. Honestly, recommend to anyone dealing with anything. Honestly, like all humans should read this book because it is so freaking good. Like, I know it sounds like cheesy, let them, like, I feel like you get like a gist of how the book's gonna go, but like it really opens your eyes. Like I already had that type of mentality where it's just like fuck people, like let them think whatever they want. Um but I wanted to see kind of like what someone who had like the same mindset as me would um discuss in the book. And yeah, very good. Really liked it. I honestly think I might make a entirely separate video dedicated to the book because it's so good, and I highlighted like a bunch of like passages and things. So really cool. Also, I got my hair cut. I really like it. So I let this be like a very honest conversation. So obviously I knew that going into social media, like people would make comments about your appearance and stuff like that. I didn't expect that it would get to me as quickly as it did. So you guys saw my last video, like my bangs were like very much in my eyes. That's the look I was going for, okay? Like I want to hear it. I was going for the Rhea Ripley type of bang, okay? Which huge girl crush on her. However, I cut them myself. I cut my hair myself. And the first like initial cut I really liked with the longer bangs, but then like I read the comments and like people were saying like, oh, it's in your eyes, nah 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 nah. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I should trim them just a smidge, just a little bit. Why did I listen? I really didn't. Like now it's not as bad because like they have grown out within like 3 weeks. But it looked like shit. I didn't like it. I know that all my friends were like, Kelly, it's really not that bad. You're exaggerating. But I didn't like it. So let this be a reminder that like if you are going to do social media, just let people think what they want. If you like something, that's the importance. And I'm using this as a reminder for myself as well, because like that was stupid. I should have not listened to anybody but my own opinion. And I like those bangs. So going forward, don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. On that note, what did I want to talk about? Honestly, this was more so like a catch-up video, like just where I've been the last 3 weeks, how I've been doing mentally. I don't know if I want to talk about my love life right now on camera. It's a little complex, so I don't really feel like opening up right this second. But yeah, we're gonna keep it at that because the person involved does watch my video, so this does kind of make it a little awkward. Hi. But yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna skip over that. It's been confusing and not very fun to deal with emotionally and mentally, but maybe eventually I'll make a video about that because I want to stay authentic to myself. And like, despite who watches my videos, I don't know, it's like this is my safe space. Like, and if you're watching, it's like you're kind of like signing up to like, if you are involved in my life, I mean, you are subjected to like hearing opinions that you might not want to hear, and that's okay because this is my space, you know. I'm never gonna share names or like make it like super obvious about who I'm talking about, but like, you know, I don't know. Yeah, having a routine lately has been really hard for me. With the cold being like a huge like determining factor as to like how I didn't feel like I was very motivated, and it just made it hard to get out of bed because it was so cold. So I haven't been to the gym in like a while. My eating hasn't been like the best. Like sometimes we're like skipping meals a lot. And yeah, like I guess going through, you know, what happened the last 3 weeks, it kind of made me realize I need to take better care of myself. And just like having a routine, because right now I don't have a job. I am unemployed. I don't know if I talked about it in the last video. I feel like I did, but I got fired because company restructuring. And yeah, so I have all the time in the world to be doing whatever I want. However, I'm having a hard time navigating, you know, life and the complexities of it. um, and like, I don't know, it's just, I guess we're in for a ride. I do want to really post more and kind of like let people in to like my life, because I feel like it's quite entertaining. Like I want to film more. It's just right now I'm kind of limited because of my phone storage and everything. Like it's just, it feels like it's always one thing after the other. Like I got a laptop to try and like put all my photos and memories and everything like on that said laptop to have more space to film 1111, sorry. And even this laptop was like a shit show. Like I feel like everything that's happened to me in the last few weeks has just been one thing after the other. Like with the story with this laptop is I got it on Facebook Market, as one does. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that there was some malware on it. I did like a scan and everything, and I found a Trojan, and I actually had to get my ex's father to like kind of do like a wipe on it. And if ever you see this, I don't think he ever will. However, very grateful for him and having people in my life who know a thing or two about computers, because I'm not an expert. I don't know if I should be saying this on camera. I mean, I'm not dumb, but you know. Honestly, I'm like, you know what? I want to stay authentic. I want to stay authentic. I was gonna say, I should scrap this video. Like, I need to keep pushing through. This comes with the territory. Fuck it. But yeah, like, also something that I realized as I was going through a lot of like emotional baggage and just all the situations I have had to face and all the stress over the last 3 weeks, it just kind of made me realize, like, you know, like if you want something in life, you gotta go for it. And this is kind of like what I'm doing right now. I really do want to do social media, you know? I want to take it seriously. I want to film more, but there's always going to be obstacles and limitations in life, and you kind of got to just jump over them. Like, enough is enough. Like, no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to change your life except for you, you know? So I guess I'm gonna keep it at that for this video. I might do a follow-up. I might do a second video. I don't know. We'll see if my phone allows that to happen. But for now, we'll keep it at that. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.